Hi, Pisces. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless, and when you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading doesn't resonate at all, don't try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at this time? Okay, way too many, but I see the valley. Deep personal strength and peace that assures success. It's a really good card. There is, you know, going to be success here because of your deep peace and security and pineapple, reconciliation. First card out. So a reconciliation here with pineapple. It could be love, it could be family, it could be friend. It could be, reconciling something in your life as well. Spirit, what else? What else for Pisces? What do they need to know? Okay. Trying to almost half the deck wanting to fly out. Spirit, show Pisces what they need to know at this time. What is coming in for them? Okay. I'm going to take the ones that have went upright. So we have here, good news. We have the Pell, time to get out of a situation. The Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. And the Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. This is way more than I normally take, but that's okay. We see on the bottom of the deck, the one that was not flipped over was Weeping Willow, family sorrow. You could have went through a family sorrow. I'm not going to take that one, though. On the bottom of the deck, we have Inkpot, problems to be resolved. So there are problems to be resolved here, Pisces. And that is important in some way to this reading. There's a reconciliation here, or it could just be someone wanting to reconcile with you. It could be you reconciling something in your life. There's some kind of good news you're going to be getting. It's time to get out of a situation. The most difficult part of a situation is over, though, and there's some kind of new opportunities, possibilities, or paths that are opening up. Let's clarify these cards. And I will tell you that the Rainbow and the Archway are two of my absolute favorite cards in this deck. Let's clarify these. Spirit, show me the pineapple for Pisces. Reconciliation. Why is it here? Okay. The Four of Wands. And the Knave of Swords. You've got someone here I feel like is watching you. Okay. They could be stalking your social media. They could be driving by your house. They could be watching you at work. There's someone watching you. Dig a little deeper. Five of Swords. Yeah, this is someone that you had this conflict with. You had conflict with this person. This person wanted to win at all cost. They could have left you feeling defeated when you walked away from this person. It was someone who didn't care that they caused you hurt or pain at the time that things ended. But now I feel like they're feeling, like they messed up. I feel like at the time they didn't care, but now they care. Now they feel like this is that you're their soulmate, and they should be reconciling with you, and they're watching you. Spirit, show me the Four of Wands. Why is it here? Show me the Four of Wands. Look at that. All that shuffling, and we have that Knave of Swords. And we have the Five of Swords still under the Knave of Swords. Yeah, this is someone who is watching you, and is someone that you had an ending with due to some kind of conflict that happened, or them just being, wanting to win at all cost and not caring who they hurt in the process. Spirit, show me the Knave of Swords. Why is it here? You could be dealing with someone who's a little bit of a narcissist. I do feel like this person is watching you now, and they're wanting to reconcile. Spirit, show me the Knave of Swords, and we have the Eight of Coins. Yeah, this is someone who's wanting to work on things now. Nine of Coins. They could be, let me just dig a little bit deeper. Ace of Wands. Yeah, this is someone who wants this passionate new beginning with you. They may want, it could be someone who wasn't single, or someone who thought they wanted to be single. For some of you, I feel like it's someone who thought they wanted to be single. but then they realize they don't, and they want to start over. They want to have a passionate new beginning. They want to work on the connection. Spirit, show me ear. Good news. For some of you, this person could be getting out of a relationship and now they're single, but they don't want to be single. They want to be with you. Spirit, show me ear. Good news. But I definitely feel like even if this is someone who just got out of another situation and now they're single from a different situation, it's still someone, I feel like, from your past who wants to reconcile with you. Spirit, show me ear. Good news. Why is it here? Strength. Leo energy with strength. And we have the King of Coins, masculine, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Wow. I want to dig under this. The moon. There's your energy, and Cancer energy, the moon. Yeah, you've got someone coming in here towards you as the King of Coins. This could be a boss. It could be someone who owns their own business. It's someone in the material world, someone at least who's very focused on the material world. And I feel like this is someone who sees you as being very strong. I feel like you are, in your natural element of the moon. You listen to your intuition. You're following your path, which is, the moon path is a very difficult path for most people because it's not always clear. We follow the moon path, listening to our intuition and by faith. And that's what I feel. But I feel like you excel at that moon path because you're a Piscean. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. And you've got someone who I feel like is wanting to come in to give you good news. It could be like a boss or someone who owns their own business or just someone who's very focused on the material world. But I doubt they could have Leo in their chart. They could have Earth in their chart. They don't have to, though. But I definitely feel like they see you as someone who's very strong, who, you're not a bully or anything, but you're someone who's very strong, has a lot of strength of character. Spirit, show me strength. They could see that, maybe this could be someone who knows you went through a very difficult period in your life, because I feel like you did with that person over in the pineapple. You went through a difficult period in your life. This is someone who may have seen that you went through that difficult period. Spirit, show me strength, and why is it here? This is someone wanting to give you some kind of good news. Spirit, show me strength. The Hermit, yes. Yes, Virgo energy with the Hermit. And the Nine of Swords, this is someone who knows that you went through a very difficult period. You have been listening to your higher self here, going within. Maybe you have withdrawn a little bit from the outside world. You went through a period where I feel like you were stressed. You were, never-ending nightmare of the Nine of Swords, stressed, sleepless, worried. Spirit, show me the Hermit. But I feel like it made you stronger. It made you more spiritual. It made you more able to really listen to your higher self. Spirit, show me Hermit, and why is Hermit here? Ten of Wands. And the Queen of Wands, feminine fire energy. And I don't know if I said it with the King of Pentacles or not, but disregard gender. There's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy within us here. And there's no gender in tarot. There's only energy. And this person, this King of Pentacles energy, sees you as a Queen of Wands. You could have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but they see you as someone who goes after what you want. You go after what you want. You're strong-willed, but they know that you have been carrying a lot of heavy burdens in your life. Spirit, show me pale. Time to get out of a situation. And I don't feel like this energy with the good news is the same as the pineapple. This is two different people, two different energies. If it is the same energy, and as we go forward through the reading, we'll get a more clear idea. But if it is, then this person has definitely changed. Their energy has changed. Spirit, show me pale. Time to get out of a situation. Why is it here? The Tower. And the Wheel of Fortune. A major change happening here. Let me dig underneath of that. Ten of Swords. Yeah. So I feel like, this pale, the time to get out of a situation. The Tower falls because the tower wasn't built on a solid foundation. I feel like whatever this pale is, I feel like you're letting this end. There's a major change happening in your life. And tens are the very end in tarot that make way for the new beginning. And you have 1010 here. There's a new beginning for you. One thing ending in your life made way for something brand new. You could have went through that period with that pineapple person. I'm calling them the pineapple person. Should call them the Knave of Swords. That's who they're coming out as. But you went through a period where that person you may have felt like you were stabbed 10 times in the back by that person. They may have ran away, stabbed the swords in your back and ran away, But I feel like you're letting that end to make way for some kind of new beginning in your life. And the tower fell because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. Spirit, show me the tower. Why is the tower here? Show me the tower. 5 of coins. And the 6 of wands. I want to dig a little bit deeper. There's that king of coins. Yeah. Yes. You may have felt this 5 of coins. You may have felt like, left out in the cold by that person over there. But that had to happen. It had to happen. You had to leave that situation because this new situation that's coming in with this king of coins, whether this is a love match or it's someone in the material world, this couldn't come in until that was gone and done. And this is success here. This is having success with the 6 of wands. Spirit, show me the 5 of coins. Why is here? For some of you, this could still be talking about something in the material world. We're seeing the 5 of coins. We're seeing the 8 of coins. I feel like for a lot of you, this is something coming in the material world. I don't feel like the reconciliation, the knave of coins is. I feel like that is something more in the personal world. For some of you, it could be someone you worked for before. That's always possible. Energy is going to play out differently for everyone. But for a lot of you, I feel like this is something in the love relationship area with pineapple. But I definitely feel like this is something for most of you in the material world. So show me the 5 of coins. Okay, too many, but I see the lovers. A choice, Gemini energy, a choice needing to be made here. Spirit, show me 5 of coins and why is it here? And you have the Knave of Wands. That's that good news. Good news coming in for you about this in the world. The most auspicious card in the tarot deck. You're getting some kind of major success here. But like I said before, 10-10. Something closing out in your life is made way for this new beginning. This new beginning that's going to put you in a lot of success here with the world. You are getting some kind of good news. Had you not went through that period of difficulty in your life and ended some kind of situation in your life, this new beginning would not be happening. Spirit, show me the rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. Temperance and the 8 of Wands. Wow. Yes, the Fool. Look at that. That new beginning. Moving forward. Healing and moving forward. The universe is watching over the situation. Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Healing over that ending that you went through pushed you forward and made way for this new beginning. This whole new path that you're going to be starting here. Spirit, show me Temperance. Whoops. Temperance and the 8 of Wands. Why is Temperance and the 8 of Wands here? But I do feel like you got someone coming back around. I don't know really if they're coming back around. I feel like they are going to, but we didn't really get action. We have them watching you, wanting to come in, wanting to work on the connection, not being no longer happy that they're single, or maybe they just got out of a relationship and they want to be back with you now. Whatever it is, I didn't get any action cards with that person, but I definitely feel like they're watching you. Spirit, show me Temperance and the 8 of Wands. I feel like they see you growing. Show me Temperance and the 8 of Wands. The 2 of Swords. And the 2 of Coins. A decision here that had to be made Maybe you didn't want to make this decision. Maybe it was a very difficult decision. And maybe you went back and forth in your mind here about this. But you made the decision and you kept going and you moved forward and you healed. And that's what's bringing in the new beginning. Spirit, show me the Two of Swords. Why is it here? The Hierophant, because you learned the lessons you had to learn. Taurus energy, and you kept going. Like I said, you kept going. You kept persevering. And you took the lessons that you learned with you. Spirit, show me archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. And I feel like the most difficult part of that situation is over. And now I feel like you got someone in regret over how they did you. Spirit, show me archway. Three of Wands. Wow. Yeah, your ships are coming in, Pisces. Look at that, Seven of Cups. This is going to be spoiled for choice with the Seven of Cups. You're going to be so spoiled for choice. You've got so many opportunities. And which one you want to pick here, what you want to take. Your ships are coming in. And they're coming in all kinds of possibilities and opportunities that are going to open up to you. Spirit, show me the Three of Wands. Why is it here? I think your problem to be resolved with the ink pot is a couple things. I do feel like this person is going to come back around. I feel like you are going to be focusing on this new beginning that's happening in your life when they come around. I feel like you may have a lot of trust issues and there may be fear about starting this new beginning. Spirit, show me Three of Wands. Why is it here? Justice. Libra energy with Justice and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is your justice. The universe is always, always balancing out the energy. And you're getting your justice. And this person over here is getting their karma. At the time that you're going to be getting your justice, which is good karma for you, that person over there is going to be getting their karma, which is not good karma. Knight of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. High Priestess, that's your energy, and Virgo energy. I feel like you are this High Priestess. You're someone who's very intuitive. You're someone who is listening to your higher self. You've dealt with someone who was a Knight of Wands energy. And this is someone who was not consistent, who may have been coming in and out of your life, not being consistent, not giving you what you needed in the relationship. Someone who could have been a playgirl, playboy type of energy. Spirit, show me justice. Why is justice here? Look at that. There's your new beginning. And the Magician. You manifested this. Your justice is what you're manifesting. You're manifesting a whole new, brand new beginning in your life. It had to happen. This had to happen. This difficult period, this difficult situation, this person that you dealt with, it had to happen. And while you're getting good karma and the justice is coming in the form of a new beginning that you have manifested here, where you're going to have everything you need for this to be successful, you've got someone over there who's regretting that they, let you go. Spirit, and that they caused the ending with you. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Pisces. What guidance do you have for them? And we have Rhino Spirit. Overcome any obstacles. I'm going to read this to you. We always have the choice to press ahead, and Rhino Spirit's strength offers you the power to break through stubborn obstacles. This animal spirit knows there is more than one way to open a path to what you seek. When Rhino Spirit appears, you are reminded that you have a marvelous ability to overcome obstacles in multiple ways. By going around them, shattering them with the force of clear, deliberate intentions, or even transforming them into clouds that drift away by refusing to allow them to limit you. Apply your Rhino Spirit with creativity, and no obstacles can stand. And you literally got problems to be resolved here on the bottom of the deck. Apply your rhino spirit with creativity, and no obstacles can stand, for you have magic to make and many, many ways in which to make it. Your power is awesome right now. Rhino Spirit also wants to remind you that when an obstacle appears to prevent you from getting what you desire today, it means that something much better is coming. Keep that in mind when you consider the nature of the obstacle in front of you now. Great Spirit loves you so much and only wants the best for you. Wow. And I feel that for this person. You know, this is someone that you may have really wanted, and it may have been very difficult, but they were really something. What's not meant for you is standing in the way of what is meant for you. And I feel like this person was just standing in the way, and that had to end so that you could have what's coming in for you here, whether this is something in your business world or it's another person. We've got a King of Pentacles coming in, whether it's love or business. It's going to play out differently for everyone, but you definitely have your justice is coming. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the reading, Pisces. If you did, please like the video.